Nobody's gonna pop out this time, right? Ah, boy. Metaverse, am I right? Anything can pop up. Hmm? Huh? Oh boy. Uh. Uh. What did I walk into?
You two gonna kiss?
No. Do you want to watch? Do you want to record it?
No. No, you're just right next to each other.
Rest. Fire. But don't suggest such a thing. That's weird. He'll get tempted to do it.
Hmm. Oh, hey, Kaminari.
Also,
You know what?
is a protagonist quality.
Actually, you know what? We'll be right back. We're just going to get something.
After these messages.
Oh.
I feel bad
Flux
for you.
wave.
I got shot, but it was hilarious. And you came back. I was shot again.
You really fucking pissed.
Hmm?
I want to lay down.
Hey, Nex.
Yeah,
You doing right?
I'm doing alright. Been busy.
Hmm.
I apologize for not making it to our last stop.
That's alright.
Want to just have and catch up? Or, I don't know if you have anything new for me to hear.
Hmm?
Well, usually when we meet up, there's usually something new going on your end.
Oh, right. So, I'm not sure now from our trip to Kmart. Apparently, we discovered that Upaka has an evolution.
Oh. Yeah, I've been trying to gather anything I can from, like, Darun and the others, but they're as vague as hell.
It's very big. I'm pretty sure a Dex entry. Yeah, apparently it has multiple pockets. It's kind of like almost shaped like a briefcase. One of them was with me, but it almost looks like a waffle or something. A square waffle. I don't know, it's with me. Yeah, so they could carry a lot of things. I think maybe you two, like, their children.
Oh, jeez, the Flux tried to pick me there for a moment.
Oh, okay. Well, mostly two. Apparently also too, there was a little bit of a run-in with some Ratatas and Ratatatas trying to get steal something from the store. Yeah, there was a whole flood of them, and then thanks to me and Aurora's quick thinking, we managed to lure him out with some food and got him out of the store.
That's good.
Let's see.
What other Pokemon did y'all run into?
So basically, types of Pokemon, I think we ran into like normal types, maybe a little bit of fighting types, and we even saw some Rotoms.
Makes sense. I mean, they sell appliances at stores like that.
Yeah.
And all the different electronics. Would probably lure them in.
Well, it's
But that is fun at night.
yeah. Well, mostly I think most Pokemon decide to come in because it's cold outside, and we're trying to seek warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nature crystal's passive ability is it's really helpful with Pag.
It's good.
So let's understand them.
Yeah, it lets you talk to creatures. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lets you talk to animal. Does it let you talk to Pokemon as well?
Yeah, it does. I tested on my own Pokemon as well.
Hmm. Yeah, normally I just speak with animals. I can talk to my own Pokemon or understand them.
Yeah, it also even works on Fakemon.
Oh?
Yeah, that's why I understand one of those Upaka say like bring stuff to pile for mom. And that mom was the evolution.
Ah, I think I know which one you're talking about, because in Orlando Soccer there was a while back, apparently there was a Pokemon that kept stealing things, and it was making a giant pile of just stolen stuff, but it was like a little possum. I was helping Snowbell with it.
Well,
'Cause
these
apparently
ones.
one of the Pokemon are...
Well, there were multiple little pockets at the store. Apparently, they all belong to this evolution, like the very big thing. Like, it was the mother.
Huh. And the shop owner was, or I guess the manager was actually okay with them being there?
Well, I mean, I think the guy, who they wore some sort of clothes, they decided to catch it. And decided at least, I guess, try and train them to at least, they get to stay in a warm place as long as they, like, guess help around the store. Seems also like Machoke's also worked there, too.
Huh, okay. Makes sense. Heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Helping out.
Even so, apparently there was a Ditto impersonating as a Machamp. Apparently I heard they say, like, a Machamp, like, used to work there, and all of a sudden it just vanished, then that Ditto, like, took its place.
Hmm.
And also,
That's
too,
interesting.
we also found that Magikarp at the store, or I heard others say they found one of those.
Oh.
The one in those Hyper Beam.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what's the beef with that
How much
Magikarp.
of the place got...
I mean, so
How
far,
much of the place got destroyed?
so far, I think Magikarp did. It, like, basically, used the Hyper Beam and made a little hole in the roof, and then basically, the Hyper Beam also took down one of those, like, robot employees.
At least, if only I was there, I could repair the robot. Probably help repair the
But don't worry, it was
structural
alright repair.
damage.
And there was also another person there, I forgot the name, but they're also to keep tabs on what was, I guess, damage or stuff.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how should we handle this Magikarp. Like, if we ever see it, do we just leave it alone now? Make sure if we leave it alone, it won't be people.
Who knows? Ooh.
You have a, I think it was Ashen. Turn into behind you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, there was also a very competitive Bidoof. Apparently, for my nature kids, they said that they were on a winning streak. And you can tell by that. Apparently, it somehow, like, decided to challenge me. It's like a Pokemon battle. Well, I guess in the end, me and my Riolu won the battle. Apparently, it's the Bidoof decided wanted to join me because of my strength.
And now you have a Bidoof.
Yeah, also too, also got a Machino and an Esper.
Maya.
That's interesting.
Pleasure as well.
Esper's psychic type, are they not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. He seems high energy.
I've been slowly working on my team, just helping them get stronger. I
Mm-hmm.
think my lily pup is getting close to evolving.
Oh, jeez. Like, my Pokemon are still a little bit low leveled. Still. Uh,
But then again, I do go out for a few hours to spots that Miss Snowball had recommended, and I train out there for hours.
I see.
You still have your family and stuff to take care of and such.
Hmm.
So, yes.
Hmm. Oh yeah, well I guess now since, my little secret's out between, my parents, grandparents, uncles, stuff. Apparently, my Pokemon can, I guess, roam around the house a bit more.
I bet that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, well I guess my parents like the company of the Pokemon, being cute, like, I guess exploring the house a bit. And also too, there's a few times where my mom borrows my Oshawott to help water her plants.
Hey, at least they get to have fun outside and such as well.
Yeah, well I guess kind of limit their, I guess, outsideness because my world doesn't know that about the metaverse.
Right. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I mean
But
there
at
were
the
a
very least,
few
yeah.
times. Well, I guess in the backyard, apparently my Starly was take a little, I guess, took up the whole bird bath, and apparently I saw like other like normal birds was giving a Starly the weird look. Like, what is this creature doing in the bird bath? It's so big; it takes up the whole bird bath.
That's when you get a swimming pool. That way you can just have a giant bird bath.
Oh, speaking of baths, my little Sandshrew, apparently they like really like ice cold baths.
I bet since they are ice type.
Yeah. Well, since the weather's getting more cooler, it seems like Sandshrew's starting to enjoy it.
I mean, while at the Iron Grip, I usually let Feel out, since it's usually cold there.
Well,
Letting out a few more Pokemon I have out there.
yeah, mostly, I guess,
The people are getting used to this.
well, rather than just constantly training them, I barely got time to train them. I mostly guess, no, guess, what's a word, kind of, take care of them. Like, build up some
Yeah,
friendship with them.
bonding. Yeah, bonding time.
Yeah, it seemed like my Pokemon, I guess, we are really bonding. Also too, Riolu can only evolve with like a high like or strong bond. So I think we're getting
Yeah.
kind of there.
Riolus and Lucario's are very good Pokemon.
Yeah.
They're,
Mhm.
they're very strong.
Well.
If the Fox isn't chicken.
Mhm.
But yes, how has things been since your parents and grandparents know that you know about the metaverse?
Hmm.
And vice versa.
Yeah. Well, I kind of tell them stories about the metaverse, like different places, like some like a big city, a tavern, and like a forest, some castle ruins, and also I'll tell them about Pag, like being a Pokemon, member. But however, I kind of didn't tell any of your names. Like I kept you guys anonymous.
Sure, that's a good idea for now, at least. But they're at least happy to know that you have friends in these places.
Yeah. Well, apparently my parents were really grateful that I met some, good people and managed to help me get back, I guess, to my world.
Which is always good.
Mhm. Oh, and also too,
I do know that.
oh, you first.
I was about to say, are you going to be prepared for the Christmas ball?
Christmas ball?
Christmas ball.
Hmm? Hmm?
The holiday ball for PAG. In
Hmm? Wait, really? We're having a ball for PAG?
I believe that's what the message is sent out for
Hmm.
in a few days.
So change your plans?
Yep, so we're not going into the Underdark.
Oh, okay. But
We get to.
where is this ball at? Or gonna be held at?
I don't know. I think Miss Snowbell's still trying to find a place to host the ball.
I see. I could get more information out of her when I see her.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to a ball, I got my fancy clothes ready.
I have to make sure I get a good looking suit. That's gonna be fun.
Wow, a nice ball before the holidays. Oh, right. I think Christmas is right around the corner.
Yes, it is.
Huh? Oh. I'm Mary. Hello.
Hmm.
Hmm.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, fun.
Hmm.
There's one groove in the area.
Yeah. Oh, right. I got information about, when I ran that mountain I told you guys about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently my hypothesis was correct. I think the Ice Guardian's in that mountain.
Okay. So we need to prepare then.
Yeah. I did send out like a little post thing and waiting for his response. If it does get approved, I think maybe wait till like after the holidays.
Yes. That way, most people will be with their families or spending time with their loved ones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be one heck of a Christmas this year with my family, ever since I guess Know the Truth. I also heard too of my aunt's coming down for holidays. Apparently, well, my aunt is half Kitsune. I never seen her like ears and tail before. Apparently, I guess hear from my mom that apparently over the phone, that apparently she sent sort of like encoded message to let her know that basically I know the truth. So far, she learned from her mom, I guess grandma, I guess some magic like how to hide her ears and tail.
Okay, so illusion magic.
Yeah, well, my aunt is half Kitsune.
Well, at the very least, this also means during the holidays, not only just you get to spend time with your family, but all your Pokemon get to come out and spend it with you as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's gonna be one heck of a lively Christmas this year.
And that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems like we all gotten closer now, and since there's no more secrets about our knowledge of the metaverse.
And that's good to hear. It's always good to be closer with your family.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I'm gonna probably be. Oh, it's gonna be a repeat, like Thanksgiving. It's gonna be fun.
Uh, helping others out.
Possibly. I'm most likely gonna be spending time with my father, and then my significant other is, my brother, and the rest of my family. As well as probably another one that recently came to this universe that they didn't have a family. Or rather, they don't know if their family is around anymore. I'm gonna invite them to have a holiday dinner with us.
Alright.
So they can have fun during the holidays.
Yeah, looking forward to the holidays.
I'm still working on many different projects and such. It's good to hear that things are going well on your end.
Yeah. Well, you know, also too, I guess a few days ago, used my nature crystal. I did ask Riolu, like, apparently back then of why they was, like, so interested in me. Apparently, I heard from her that, well, I guess Riolu's a she. Well, she told me that apparently she sensed something about me. About inside of me, I guess when she she touched my hand, she sensed like a warm light inside of me. It seemed like unique, like from the other members. Well, she couldn't describe what it is, like about my aura or something like that. Mostly, this is that light, I guess, renovates, I guess, my heart. Maybe it was a metaphor, what they were saying.
I believe it'll come all. Well, everything will have an answer eventually.
Yeah, right.
And when it does.
Oh, right. So I haven't told you fully yet, like, what's the plan gonna be once you save all the Guardians? So, once,
Yeah.
we free the Ice and the Earth Guardian, with all 7 powered Guardians, and with the help of the Good Wizard, they'll use the powers to locate, where Zaron's base is, and also to the place of where he'll try to use for the, unsealing ritual on Darkus.
Right. Hopefully we can stop them, or you can, because I don't know how much you would want me to be, at least at that point, considering what had happened at the Nature Temple.
Still hearing those, I guess, mumbled whispers?
From time to time, yes, and sometimes when I look in a mirror, a little bit of my eye tends to turn purple.
Yeah. Well, maybe in this next temple, maybe try not to absorb any, like, some, I guess, any, like, the monster's darkness.
I'll try not to. If anything, I'll try and just use the darkness I have within me.
Alright. But wait, wasn't another person there who was absorbing magic constantly?
Yes, Miss Indra.
Oh, I guess we never
Yes.
asked them, like, if they're, like, hearing any, like, kind of whispers or something.
Well, with her, it seems it was just mainly the magic itself. Anything that went into her, it was nullified.
Ah, I see.
She's like an anti-magic being. Which is
Gee,
terrifying, considering how many of us actually use magic or
magic weapon
are
items?
magic. Not just that.
Well,
What if you're made entirely of magic?
yeah, that sounds... it's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Darkness on my end is biological and is genetic. Due to things that happened to me.
I see.
And so I'm not as scared to show my eyes anymore. Because not many people question it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of things in Metaverse, so none of it kind of surprised... I mean, nothing pretty much surprises me anymore.
I still have to be wary with my new friend. Just make sure I don't scare them.
Yeah, Darkness's influence. How powerful it really is.
I just know if anything still tries to take me over, I'm going to fight as hard as I can to make sure it doesn't.
Right. Yeah, well, I swear, if that
I don't know.
Dark Sorcerer Zoran try anything, try to use you against us, I'm gonna rush it out to Zoran and just gonna give him a big ol' headbutt.
Good.
Well, he's never felt
Well,
a rock hard skull like mine kind.
yes. Considering you were able to stand the headbutt of Komodo.
Yeah, well, I gotta thank my mom for that. Genetics from her. Oh, hey, Maxine.
We love our mother's genetics. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, you kind of overheard that I got a really thick skull.
Yeah, I did. I just had to chime in because I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Apparently once too back a while. Apparently, my mom once headbutted a bear.
Mm. I almost fought a lot of bears and wyverns. A lot of things, so.
Yeah.
There's still one monster I know that one of my cousins would love to face, but we haven't found one in the Great Dream yet. I believe it's called an Arzuros.
A bear.
Yes, he wants to fight a
Bear.
bear.
It's a wyvern
He
bear.
wants-
Oh, really?
It's a fanged wyvern.
Oh boy.
It doesn't look like an
I
actual
keep dealing
dragon.
with a lot of
It's-
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
so sadly it's not in Astera either right now. They're known in the location known as Chimera. I've done a lot of studying on it.
Was apparently half of Anubis squad is
Oh,
jealous because
right.
I'm an Astalos.
Maxine, you know about some of my adventures, right? With the Elemental Guardians?
I do.
Yeah, so apparently, when we were going to the nature temple, apparently we saw some of those red crystals, like corrupted crystals.
So
Right.
there were a lot.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Once we purified the nature guardian, well, I guess technically I did, and the forest returned to normal, it seemed that all the red crystals seemed to have shattered too.
Permission to swallow the keep whole, all with those within it.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Considering all the creatures that came out.
Yeah, I kind of too wondering of there may be like a slight possibility that these red crystals, they may be related to, I guess, Darkness's influence.
Punch me. Go get him, Tiger.
Lovely.
I mean, I briefly summed up, Snowbell of what we know so far about, about what happened back then in that my world and, the Ice Herald, the Kitsune, and to the Sorcerer's ultimate goal.
Not too fair. Once you probably defeat him, that also means this small bit of what's, I guess, his influence can get out of my head.
I mean, if Darkus gets somehow released, it may be big trouble for the metaverse, because it did a lot of damage back over 200 years ago. And all 7 Elemental Guardians, like, powers with Darkus were both equal. It was kind of a stalemate, and their only resolve was to seal him away. But
Well, to be fair, the
Yay, we love
combination-
more big bads. Yippee!
yeah, my
I'm
grandma
done.
says that
No.
we cannot allow that to happen, because I guess her parents say they participated in war and saw what Darkus can do. Apparently, darkness gets their energy from absorbing darkness. Like, even living things like nature, like the plants, like energy sources of crystals, and even living organisms like animals and people.
I see.
Yeah. Sounds like Gregor. I don't need another Plague Lord 2.0.
Yeah,
Well, we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
right.
And even if
Like, we have enough villains right now. We have, like, the Daedric champion known as Valnero, who kind of kidnapped me yesterday. That was a fucking pain in the ass.
Well, glad to have you back.
Yeah. It was something yesterday. Oh,
Hmm.
do I need to talk to my mom?
Trust me,
to ease like,
I had to fight 3 villains back to back, all working together because they just wanted to attack me.
I mean, yeah,
It
that one
was
time,
something.
I thought against that Ice Herald, and see that Ice Herald was playing dirty tricks. Well, thankfully I was able to survive thanks to, I guess, my grandma intervened with her blue fire magic. Yeah, so apparently my grandma's a kitsune who comes from this realm.
so
I've never
his
really
family.
used fire, actually. It's
Well-
not normal fire, but it's something.
Well, my grandma, I guess for her clan, they use blue fire.
Which is hotter
Mine's
than
more
normal
of a-
fire.
Trait of it is blue fire, but it's called soul flame or spirit flame, I guess.
Yeah, so apparently also too, I
Two
mentioned like a blue
words.
sakura tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so apparently it actually originates from this realm. And so the blue sakura tree back in my world, it's last of its kind. Apparently, back around maybe 100 years ago, apparently some people apparently got the true name, was called the Legion of Darkest. Apparently, they raided against the Azure clan's village and wiped out the whole clan and burned out all the sakura trees. Apparently, my grandma was the sole survivor, and she managed to somehow found a portal to my world alongside while she was carrying a sapling of the blue sakura tree, and yes, they saved me to my world. So apparently, she planted that tree exactly 100 years before I was born. Yeah, apparently also too.
I'm actually.
Apparently, my grandma told me of like. So once the actual sakura tree gets is 100 years old, the sakura turn blue, and its darkness weakening effect ticks in, or gains the ability to weaken darkness, like when it comes to contact with blue fire.
Okay, I do not go near it.
Well, as
It
long
will
as
hurt
it doesn't
me.
come in contact with blue fire, it just kind of creates a mist that, if dark monsters inhale it, then it kind of weakens them. But not greatly, but slightly weakens them, like enough to get an opening. So yeah, I make sure won't give you any blue sakura flowers.
I probably still could. I will have to be careful with them more. Let my brother handle them, considering he's not darkness related. He's more on the light side.
Yes, all these years. Yeah, I can't believe my grandma's actually a kitsune.
Now I'll say.
Yeah, well,
The other tree you talked about the tree was very interesting.
yeah. Oh yeah, it can grow artificial magic ley lines.
Yes, it introduced
It
magic
sounds like
into all of the.
Siegfried, but not Siegfried.
Yeah, so basically, the roots, I guess the magic ley lines only cover Floria City and the forest where the Azure tree resides.
I'm just saying, as the tree gets older, that area could expand.
Well, my grandma told me that, I guess, judging by, it's just one single tree. Basically, the current area where it's just magic ley lines affecting, I think it's almost at its limit of how far it could spread.
I just think it's one tree. It could still repopulate.
Well, apparently
Species
there
of
seems
trees
some
like
sort of
Bob.
certain trick to like guess like, extract something from it to guess enhance a regular sakura sapling into a natural sakura tree.
Oh no.
Hmm?
I I posted
Yeah.
something really stupid on Metagram.
Hmm.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So yeah, apparently it seems like my grandma doesn't know the trick of how to guess extract some essence from it. So yeah, a tree really is the last of its kind.
Okay.
Unless my grandma somehow finds a way to just extract some essence. Apparently she's been trying over 100 years without trying to really damage the tree.
Hmm.
She's being really careful with it since it's the last of its kind.
Maybe when we get the medallions back from the sorcerer, maybe ask the nature guardian.
But apparently, let's see. I'm not sure if maybe somehow like bring Ninja Guardian to my world, cause the Ninja Guardian really kind of stands out, like a walking tree.
I'm gonna go walk around.
Oh, well, take care, Maxine.
One more
I will.
for you, Maxine. If you want to come by, I'm gonna be at my lab for about an hour after leaving, so if you want to come by, we can do that talk.
You have to explain.
Yeah, cause I know. Think about it. If Maxine wants to help, I think she may want to pass this one, cause it's the Ice Guardian. I heard she's not good with ice.
Yeah, unless I help her with resistances, which I can do. It's just,
Uh,
it's gonna be taxing on my own mana.
yeah. So it's gonna be a bit cold up there. So make sure that anyone who goes there, make sure to bring some warm clothes, or at least some cold-resistant potions. But thankfully, my fire crystal, which I'm gonna use, offers just protects me a little bit from the cold temperatures.
If we don't have a repeat of last time, I can actually resist the cold. No longer stay up there.
Oh, I see.
Cold slash ice. Due to you'll move his hair a little bit, you would see the jagged scales. See them be shining a light blue currently. A type of genetics part of me lets me have adaptation to elements. It wasn't really activating during the time of the nature guardian, but say fire, wind, the more I get hit with it or be in surrounding areas with harsher climates, I'll gain a adaptation to that element and higher resistance.
Yeah, I
That's why
see.
I'm actually able to be around like volcanoes and such without burning to a crisp.
Yeah. So, well, I think about maybe setting up the mission around, guess, January. So we got plenty of time to prepare.
If you've been able to scout out the area at all, any Shadowmons at this point?
Well, I saw a few more of the followers of Darkus, or I guess Legion Darkness. So far, once again, they're using shadow Pokemon to control them, at least. But so far, no red crystals so far.
So far, at least. To be fair, they could be also hiding them because if it's a snowy or icy area, they're gonna be obvious to see unless they hide them.
Well, I never got a chance to tell Snowball about my hypothesis about these red crystals. I'll make sure to tell her next time I see her.
Yeah.
So it seems like this time with the Pokemon they're using, apparently it seems to be using ice and dark types.
Okay, so it'd be good to bring fighting types, fire types.
And I also heard rock types moves are effective against them. And also steel.
I guess it's a good thing that I know. See, my Larry Meowth my Onyx. I have my Houndor. And, well, I don't have a fighting type.
Oh, my Riolu is a fighting
Oh.
type. Well, the only fighting type I know is counter. And plus, too, I know water types can resist ice, so Oshawott should handle them a bit, as long as it's not Snover.
Yeah. That's when you let Houndor or someone else handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I could use feel not keen on using my boy. He just makes a lot of people happy. I could bring Joltik. I could bring Sparks.
Well, maybe if some of the ice type are part water or at least part flying, then it should be a good use.
And at least by then, my Lillipup might evolve into a herder.
Mm-hmm.
So I can probably see about finding any, like, buying a TM or something that lets it have a fire type move. Like maybe Fire Fang?
Yeah, I wonder if there are any TMs, like fighting move TMs out there I could teach Riolu.
I know Darun bought one. I just need to get in contact with him and ask him where he bought it. Said he bought one for 3,000 credits.
Dang, that's pricey.
But then again, that is a whole new technique for your Pokemon to use.
Yeah, unless you find them somewhere out there. Just someone might have dropped it by accident. Or who knows, some sort of unseen god that places them randomly around, hoping someone to get them.
But it was awesome. Like, to be fair, Pokemon could learn said techniques on their own, or... Then again, I believe the TM he bought was for Protect. It could also be why it was so pricey.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Protect is pretty useful. It can protect the Pokemon from basically almost any move. Well, I think except for, like, Z moves. Well, the Protect can protect them, but they'll get hurt in the process from protecting it.
Right. It's not like... It's kind of like casting a Resilient Sphere, but on a Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon's version of it. Resilient Sphere is pretty much impervious to attacks, but it still chips away. I often tend to use it during very harsh combat.
Yeah.
To the point of actually manipulating the spell to cover more area, to allow more people inside.
Yeah, well, I know Riolu knows a move called Feint. I mean, it's pretty weak, but apparently it's actually one of the moves that actually can penetrate, Protect.
I see, which is good. I still need to sit down with Darun and continue helping him learn about different types and type advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah. Maybe one of these days, if we go out and about and there's some sort of, I guess, Pokemon arena around there, I could go give you all guys a tutorial, because I'm a bit of a Pokemon expert. Or sometimes someone calls me a Pokemon nerd.
You and me both, as where I'm from originally. Things like Pokemon, funny enough, Monster Hunter, such as like the monsters that the Malingons handle, they were all a video game. So I often played it with my brother.
Yeah, I play a lot of Pokemon games.
My brother is. Yeah, my brother is a Monster Hunter nerd. I know he's gonna be jealous once he finds out I have a mount that is an Astalos. But yeah, we should probably get moving towards the entrance. It's probably getting close to time.
Yeah, you're right.
Plus, I think I'm actually starting to gather up snow.
Yeah, I don't think Siegfried knows how snow works, as Sal told me.
Maybe something birds dream of.
I know what you.
Oh, pardon me.
This is a little bit eerie. Not seeing anyone around.
I saw someone. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Look at that. Ludwig and Ray Ray. Hello, you two. Hmm.
But yeah, it's probably getting close to closing.
Yeah.
And your family's probably gonna make sure you're all bundled up and warm, considering with how much snow is on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, to or at least my Pokemon get sleep out of their Pokeballs now instead of being constantly in the Pokeballs. Yeah,
That's good.
it seems that apparently with my Pokemon, apparently guess so far I have the strongest bond so far is with Oshawott and Riolu.
I mean, you probably had them the longest.
Well, I guess my first Pokemon was the Paldalian Wooper.
That's it. Well, let's see. I believe my first Pokemon was actually my Sableye
Oh, I see.
that I befriended in Orlando Soccer.
Oh yeah, my Wooper I got from Atlanta Saga 2 apparently was in the sewers.
It's called training. That's what my teacher
Mm.
had done. Actually, recently my teacher came back, so.
Yeah, all my Pokemon could be pretty cool when they evolve soon. You know, Oshawott to Dewott, and Riolu to Lucario, and my Sandshrew, well, it needs an Ice Stone to evolve.
Definitely do that.
I told you she's buttered up.
We might find.
Who knows, yeah, we might find one where if we go to this Snowy Mountain adventure.
Which would be nice. And I know a few Pokemon also. I think a couple others have Pokemon that need an Ice Stone to evolve.
Yeah. I believe so. Well, so far I believe my Oshawott, Starly, Wooper, and my Zigzagoon need to reach a certain level to evolve. Riolu, I need to have a close bond with them in order for them to evolve.